my ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. How is everybody doing? I've just noticed that candle's burnt out. I think it might be towards the end now and needing to change. That was one of the big, thick, frothy candles that I got from when I went to Glastonbury from Star Child. No, it's not gone very well, has it? Stay all right. There we go. So it looks like it might need changing, actually. We're at the bottom. Okay, bear with. Okay, we're going to go with a Christmassy green one this time. So that's, I burn them quite a lot. So it's lasted about 3 weeks, is it, since I've been back? 3.5 weeks, something like that. But they're brilliant. They're really, really good. I don't know if it was Sandra or Giselle was saying they've had them in the past and they've kind of disintegrated on them. So I bought this very deep dish to catch any sort of, if it does split and the wax goes everywhere, then I've got a deep dish to catch all that in rather than over things like the cloths here on the table. Let me get the dot in the middle. There we go. So that's in place there now. All right. So I'm here because I've taken delivery. Well, it actually came yesterday, but I was just beat yesterday. I didn't have it in me to make a video last night. So I am a day behind on things. I've had some decks arrive today from Cheryl from Oneness Emporium as well, so we'll look at them tomorrow. But this is the Ghastly Lenormand by Andrea Aste. And I backed this on Kickstarter when I did an interview with Andrea, and he'd been very, very kind in sending me his latest tarot deck. I'd already got Lost Code and Light and Shadow and all that, and then I wasn't aware of this deck on Kickstarter, and he mentioned it, and I went and checked it out, and I was like, I've got to back this. I'm not a Lenormand reader. I do have probably around 10 to 15 Lenormand decks. And I tend to buy the Lenormand decks if I like that artist. So like Will Worthington's Celtic Lenormand, etc. Because, you know, I love Druid Craft, I love Greenwood and all that sort of stuff. Well, I love Andrea's work as well. And he also talked about the book and how the book really kind of helps in terms of, if you are new to Lenormand, it breaks it down in such a way that it makes it very accessible. So Andrea Aste, the Ghastly Lenormand from the Grave. Beautiful, beautiful book. And he is such a lovely person. Really enjoyed my time with him. I do need to reconnect with him actually, because he wants to do some collaborative work, which would be great fun on the channel. So I just need to get through this really busy time and then arrange to do something with him. So yeah, beautiful hardcover book. Really, really nice. We've got the beginning, and then a little bit about Marie and Lenormand. And then we go into the cards. And you can see they're in these coffin shapes. A little bit about Andrea at the back. And then this is the bit I'm really looking forward to reading about, which is how to read the cards in like a grand tableau or in a certain way. Oh, it's kind of linked it to a chess set as well. The area of interest reading, diagonal reading. So this, I think, will be vertical reading, horizontal reading. this will be really useful. I'll probably start off with something like a 9-card spread, Le Petit Graveyard, before progressing on to Grand Tableaus. So that should be quite useful. Significator and focus cards, a 3 coffin reading. So yeah, it's a really useful book, which looks great. So I'll have a play around with that at the weekend. Here's the deck. Love this. And we've got these couple of extras as well. So we've got a little card here with a QR code. Let's bring the camera down. And then we've got this little bookmark. Love this with the tassel. This is really nice. It'll be good to use that with the book actually. So I'm going to pop that in there. So that's nice. And I seem to remember, I just mentioned about the QR code on this. In the last update on the Kickstarter campaign, Andrea talked about writing some, over the last year or so, since working on the Ghastly Lenormand, that he had been working on, let's have a look, I've got the email here. It's time to reveal a little secret. I couldn't leave things as they were. After writing the book, I kept having more ideas, new perspectives on the meanings of the cards, fresh reading techniques, and countless thoughts about the Ghastly Lenormand and its macabre background. Every time I create something, I fall into the rabbit hole of a new dimension, teeming with images, philosophies, and ideas. So I thought, why not share it? For almost a year now, I've been writing more about the Ghastly Lenormand. Inside your Ghastly parcel, you'll find a couple of little surprises, one of which is a special card granting access to a crypt of knowledge. So that's what this is for. There, I've stored most of the articles and essays I've written so far. It's still a work in progress. I need to add a few links, and I'm continually writing new content. And that is Andrea all over. You know, he has so much creativity oozing from every pore. And that's what really struck me about him when I interviewed him. You know, the way his mind works, he really is a genius when it comes to his creative flow and outpouring of knowledge. And he just keeps going constantly and is almost, you know, exhausting to watch. I was like, if I had half of his energy, I would be so happy. So I'm just gonna do a quick, I was gonna see, yeah. So you click on that. This is a little bit bright, actually. Let's for the camera. So you can see here the crypt of knowledge, and there's lots of information in here, and from there you've got all these different menus, so home, books, tarot and games, anime and shows, crazy projects, etc, etc. So there's a lot in here. So that's a nice little extra that you get with the set. So let's have a look at the deck. This is lovely. I don't know if that's in Latin or if it's in French. But it's this lovely coffin or casket shaped box. It's in a nice matte, very sturdy. Love the design. Look at this, beautiful. And it's magnetic, so it keeps the cards really safe. They're not coming out or falling all over the place. So nice magnetic closure. We'll take the cards out. Love the inside. Look at this. And very instantly recognisable artwork of Andrea Aste. These are the backs. Again, this beautiful, beautiful design. And then we have the cards here, look. Interesting, they don't have titles on them. So I guess you would need to know the Lenormand quite well. They are numbered. They don't stop at 36. As you can see, it continues on from 37 all the way to the 52. So the same as a playing card deck. And there is the playing card association on here as well. I love the shadow that it's casting. He's actually taken off his head, look. It's a headless horseman. But I love the fact it's casting a shadow. So if we look at the book, we will go to the cards, and you'll see here we have the rider. So it'll tell you here, and you've got your keywords: news, change, visitor, messenger, stranger, swiftness, vehicle. Galloping fast, the rider arrives as a messenger bearing news that could potentially alter the course of events or illuminate previously obscured paths. He serves as a herald of change and fresh beginnings, reminding us of a perpetual motion inherent in our lives. And then it breaks it down. The horse symbolizing speed, the rider remains neutral. Look at this artwork, it's just beautiful. So the book does give you the titles, but the titles aren't on the cards, they are numbered, as you can see there. Again, most people who are cardstock's really nice as well, really nice and sturdy. Here's the clover, for example. I love how they're growing out of the skull. So number 2 is the clover. Playing card association is the 6 of diamonds. And we have the ship there, beautiful. The house. So most of them, oh, look how the court card also has Andrea's imagery on there. Love it. I love all the bats around the house as well. It's so gothic, isn't it? The tree. Love the gravestones around it, and the skull looks like of a dead animal. Here we have, now is that clouds or is that the stork? That's the clouds, isn't it? Yeah. The snake. The queen. The coffin. Look at the little hands creeping out from the coffin. Oops, taking a couple there. We have the bouquet. Oops. And these, I mean, can you imagine having your spread? It would really, you know, if you do 3 cards fanned out like that. I mean, isn't that fantastic? Look how they look laid out together. Just brilliant. It's the little things. We have the scythe and the whip. I love this unique artwork in the playing card association as well. That often gets overlooked. You get Lenormand decks with beautiful imagery, and then just a standard, like here, a standard card. But for him to create his own courts as well. We have the birds. The child. Oh, look at this fox. How cool is he? And this is the world of Andrea Aste, you know, it's this would work beautifully with his tarot decks as well. So the fox and the bear. Look at that bear. Oh, I love this. This could be my my gateway into Lenormand. Stars. The stork. He doesn't look very happy, that stork, does he? So then we have the dog. Love this dog. Our tower card. We have the garden. It's a graveyard garden. Again, I'm loving the shadows in the background. The mountain. Oh wow, this is beautiful. I'm loving this. So here you can see the crossroads is actually on a old-fashioned street lamp. Oh, here's the mice. It feels, the cardstock is really, really nice. I keep thinking that I'm taking 2 cards together. The heart, look how it's exposed, and there's some, it's almost like a rib cage under there. We have the ring, and then we have the book. I'm assuming that's the book, yeah. The letter. I love the wax seal and the green hand that's holding the letter. And then we have our significator cards, our man and our woman. And then, no, it's not bouquets, is it? Because we've had bouquets, so this is lilies. And the sun card, look at that sun. I feel like I've seen that sun somewhere before. And the moon, look at the face of the moon. The key. We've got some piranha fish here, but this one is the fish. And then we have the anchor. Oh, and the cross. That's similar to the design on the back. It's very ornate. It's beautiful. So that's where, as you can see here, that's where a lot of Lenormand decks end. I love this, don't get buried in uncertainty. Extra coffins. So then we go into the extra cards. So I'm going to keep the book open for this. We have the treasure chest. And then we have the pistols. They remind me, when I was growing up, we used to have a set of ornamental pistols that used to be displayed on our living room wall. Never quite understood why, but we have medals. The broken mirror. Oh, look at this. I love this card. It looks like it's falling, doesn't it? But again, the shadow is just brilliant. Love that. We have the octopus. The bat. Ugh. Oh, double ugh. The moth. That was like poison. Yeah. So we have poison. The closet. Look at this shadowy claw and the 2 red eyes in the closet. Ugh. That's awful. Compass. We have magnifying glass. That the hearth. We have the watch. It's a pocket watch here. And then the safe, is it? Yeah, the safe. And the spider, card 52. What a fabulous little deck. Really, really pleased that I backed this on Kickstarter. It's not very often now I back decks on Kickstarter. I'm still waiting for Efflorescent, which I think I backed in March, April time. Still not come. This has come in super quick speed, which I've always appreciated. But yeah, a lovely, lovely little set of Oracle cards. I'm really excited to dive in and read the book at the weekend. But yeah, have you backed this? If so, and it's arrived, let me know your thoughts on it, or if it's the first time seeing it, let me know your thoughts below. I will put a link to Andrea's website anyway, so you can check out all of his work, because like I said, his mind is fascinating, and I really enjoyed spending time with him and experiencing the world from his viewpoint. Thanks for watching, everyone, and until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.